They'll blanket you in Wi-Fi and profit off the radiation. Congregation collecting the people for that Satan. I keeps it blazing, cause I can read between the lines. I ain't blind, we unwind what they're really saying. Genetically modify what you're tasting. Don't need that cottage promise, so now you live up in your mom's basement. Redesign time so your mind is always wasted. Programmed to crave the basics. Keep the beta in stasis. Pay the state, kid. You're in debt for being born. Messengers are more than just the price for being warned. Don't be alarmed. Disconnect from their machinations. Stop subscribing to the folly of own nations. Bone breaking ain't the answer, cause they seek the ownership of souls. Spread the seeds and watch them grow. Break the chains of control. Break the chains of control.
Sweet. Eternal balance of all that is good, true, and beautiful, friends. Why do I have the phone number up right now? Let's turn that off. So yeah, welcome to your full moon in Virgo meditation. We are especially going to meditate today for all of our women who seem to be experiencing reproductive health issues and related concerns, and this seems to be all women who have been possibly exposed to certain experimental medications, even if they didn't take them themselves, and possibly something else is going on, like electromagnetic frequency can definitely affect our soft tissues. And you know, we talked about this a lot on the Rockfin episode I did just last Thursday, I want to say, which was called Strange Cycles and Women and Life. And we go into detail there. We can't, of course, do that on YouTube because YouTube is censorship happy and would oppress us all. So we did it there. So go check that out if you don't have any idea what I'm talking about, but I think you probably do. And so we usually do full moon or new moon meditations. Honestly, it's becoming a trend here on Rogue Ways. And so that's not abnormal, but today we want that extra push for that. You know, the moon is aligned with our cycles and feminine energy, and so we want to get that little boost just for all women. So we're going to set that intention right now, and we're going to do that during the meditation, but we're also, as usual, going to take this energy and apply it in our own lives. And we're going to set intentions for our mental, for our physical, for our emotional, and for our spiritual bodies at all four levels is the best way to act, right, and behave. And so if you want to start thinking right now about which intentions you want to set for yourself, this Virgo energy, and if you expected me to say something besides Virgo, then you may be using Western astrology, and we're using true sidereal astrology, and the moon right now is in front of Virgo, and so that is the energy that we're using for this full moon. Virgo energy, right, is very like methodical and organized and step by step, and this is the energy of the maiden, and so we're going to use that energy as well to be really practical and intentional about our goals and our visualizations for ourselves. And we're going to, get some of that good rooted, patient, earthy energy in there in this meditation as well. So we're going to be doing all of that in a minute. I like to give people just a second to be able to come in, realize that we're live, get ready before we just start. So while we're waiting for people, I'll remind you some things that many of you already know. And one of those is that I have a site. It is rogueways.org. There are articles that are nice and fun. There are updates on different events and things we're doing. And that's the main page. You can also check out all the different places Rogue Ways is. Check out all the books that I have written. Read about the tarot readings that I provide for people as a service. Read about spiritual guidance I can offer people. Now I'm saying that, I think I need to update that page, and check out all kinds of stuff in the shop. Most of it is of a spiritual intention in nature. Some of it is not, but I do have jewelry I make. All of my jewelry is either orgone, which is similar to energy that they call chi or prana. It's a life force energy, and, you can create it by alternating layers of organic and inorganic. And so I make orgone art that is also energy accumulating. So I do custom plaques, I do earrings, I do pendants, I just do all kinds of stuff. And there's a ton here, and I've never seen cheaper orgone in my life. So hopefully people enjoy how affordable I make it. I just love to do it, so that's part of it. I also make crystalline and stone jewelry. Not much of it ends up on the site because a lot of it goes first to the people over in rogue.locals.com where the community is. So a lot of it gets snatched up before it ever gets to the site. But I also do all kinds of things. I offer blessings. I teach classes. I offer consultation if you want help learning how to homeschool or feeling confident in your homeschooling. Or if you're a writer and you need editing help or support in writing a novel or nonfiction, I do both. So there's all kinds of stuff I do. It's all there on the hub at rogueways.org. And of course, as I mentioned, the community is here in rogue.locals.com. You would know, for example, about meditations like this and more. You can come be a member for free, but to be a supporter allows you to post, to comment, and to interact with the community. And it's only $2 a month. It's the cheapest thing that you could possibly ever be asked to pay, and it supports the show, so it's worth it. I get most of that $2, unlike many platforms, so it's a really nice place that we don't have trolls because of the paywall, even though it's so tiny, and we all get to exchange ideas and care for each other and just be an actual community. It's pretty freaking rad, actually. And finally, before we start, I just want to remind everyone that I am over on Rockfin. You can also find Sam Tripoli, Isaac Weishaupt, Sam has 2 channels there. Slow News Day with Steve, Charlie Robinson's Macroaggressions, Chance Garton is there. There's all kinds of cool people there. Lee Camp is there. Jason Burmis is there. I think Deborah Gets Red Pilled is on their way here. I'm not really sure, actually. But there's just a ton of people. My most recent Rockfin episode was actually a Rogue Ways episode that would have been here on this channel, except we talked about things that YouTube doesn't like. And so I put it over on Rockfin instead, and that might be happening more and more so that I can at least keep this channel so that I can reach at least some people and let them know what's happening over on Rockfin. But ideally, everyone would just be on Rockfin. So please head to Rockfin, ROKFIN.com/rogueways to support and subscribe now. It is the best place to be. Wow, my picture was really big that whole time. My bad. So, yeah, I'll stay down here. And so we are going to get started. But I want to say hi to Gordon. What's up, Gordon? Gisela's in the house. Digital Apparition. You know, he makes the music at the beginning and end of every episode of Rogue Ways. He's going to try to meditate for the first time ever. Woo! Remember, there's no wrong way to do it, so you're going to succeed for the first time ever. Snake Jones is in the house. Awkwardly Awesome is here. Max, that's all. Oh my god, you're live. That's so awesome. Max is the nicest person on earth. Courtney Patronus is here. So sorry about your mother. Let's all give her an extra boost of protection today. Maybe she'll get the saline. You never know. You never know. I really think they're doing a lot of saline, so let's aim for that. Love and the Light is in the house. Nice to see you. Thomas Schlack is here from Chile. Hello. Thank you for being here. Thank you for thanking me. Lindsay Smith is here. Nice to see you, Lindsay. And I don't know why you're mentioning Beth Martins, but I guess we're just giving her some extra love too. And Scarecrow Strawman is in the house, as well as other people who haven't said hello yet. So, all right, we will get started. So, like I said, there's no wrong way to do this. If you're driving, you can just listen and just kind of feel it and have the same intentions and energy. You don't need to close your eyes. Even if you're not driving, you don't have to close your eyes. Some people, can't actually close her eyes there. I have a client recently who told me she can't because she has vertigo and she'll fall over. So don't close your eyes if you don't want to or can't, or it's just not comfortable. Do close your eyes if you visualize better that way, or you can kind of get in your body deeper that way, or get in the moment deeper that way. That's what I do because it helps me, but it's not for everyone. So do whatever feels right for you. We do deep breaths, and ideally you're breathing in through your nose. And your Buddha belly is expanding. You're breathing all the way down to your butt. And then when you're breathing out, when I'm trying to release something, I breathe out through my mouth kind of forcefully. And when I'm just trying to keep the rhythm, I breathe out through my nose. But honestly, you can do both ways. You can do whatever is happiest for you. If your sinuses are clogged, don't worry about breathing through your nose. It's not going to hurt. Either way is fine. And the visualization, some people are like, oh, I can't visualize. Well, do your best, Picture whatever you want, or if you want to just kind of sit in the moment and just hear the words I'm saying, do that instead. And I do talk the whole way, and I share my visualizations and my methods with you, and you're welcome to follow along and do that. And if not, if you want to just be at the same time with the group but doing your own thing, feel free to turn the audio off. We usually go for about 10 minutes. And by the way, The fact that we're all doing this at the same time is exactly what makes it powerful. But if you're listening to this in the future, you're time traveling back to do it with us. So don't worry about it. It's all good. We boost each other by doing this in connection. It's studied. There's scientific papers on it. It's actually a thing that you can measure. So yes, we are actually boosting each other. Believe that. All right. And this is a protected space, and only what's good, true, and beautiful can come into this space, including that of anybody who's connecting to it and any of our spiritual allies or energies. They're all what's good, true, and beautiful, and only good, true, and beautiful can come through. So we're all good. So we can feel safe and we can start breathing. So we're going to just breathe in deep, deep, deep into our Buddha belly and just blow out whatever we don't need anymore. Breathe in all of the light and love that you can imagine in the universe, filling up your belly. And as that breath leaves, it can just take with it whatever needs to go. Breathe in and fill your Buddha belly, but see that light coming in through the breath and filling your body. And let go of whatever you don't need. Bring that light in. It can fill your belly, it can fill your lungs, it can fill your torso. And breathe out. Breathe in extra light to fill up all the way down your legs to your tippy toes, all the way down your arms to your tippy fingers, all the way up into your head to your tippy tippy crown. All that beautiful light. And breathe out whatever needs to go. Breathe in, and now the light is filling up your heart center, your heart chakra. It's filling it up with light. It's really just centering you there. That is the center of your being. It's the center of all four bodies: soul, heart, mind, and body. We bring extra light there just to feel that love that we get from the whole universe. And we breathe out anything we don't need. Now every breath we take just goes straight to that heart center and just opens up that chakra only to the love and the light and to the connections of what's good, true, and beautiful all around us all the time and within us always. Deep belly breath. So we notice that we're here in our heart chakra, and that in that space we feel so much opening and so much love. When you're breathing your light into that area, maybe it's purple, maybe it's blue, maybe it's yellow, maybe it's green, red, or orange. It can be any color that feels good to you. It could be all of those colors at once. Whatever color you want to breathe in is nice and good. Mine is purple today, which is nice because we're about to go out into the night where the moon is waiting for us. And through our heart, we can visualize just walking out into any space that feels really good to you at night. And it's a bright moon, so it's a nicely lit night that you are walking out into now. You can feel your feet as they connect with the ground and ground you. Maybe you're walking on moss. Maybe you're walking through a stone path through the forest. Maybe you're walking through a field. Maybe you're walking through a mountainside cliff pathway. You could be walking anywhere that you like in the night. And wherever you're walking, you're going to walk up and you're going to notice some water is flowing or collecting somehow. Maybe things just kind of opened up and you noticed there was a pond or a river or a waterfall even. And you're going to walk over to that space and you're going to look up and notice that the full moon has just risen up right above to where you can see it nice and huge and beautiful up in the night sky. You're going to breathe so deeply in just how beautiful this space is. You're going to see the moon reflecting in the water. And the water and the moon are always connected. And you look at that big, bright, beautiful full moon, and the moon is actually asking you, what is it that you would like help with? So you're going to tell the moon what you would like help with. What would you like to improve? What would you like to make progress in your life? And wherever you're at, you can say it out loud if you want. You could whisper it, or you could just say it through your heart. Your heart is nice and open with that beautiful light you've been breathing in. And anything you put there, the moon will know. So you can just think about it as well. And you're going to visualize it as you think of each thing. Maybe you have a goal for your soul, maybe your spiritual world. Maybe you want to get a little improvement there. Maybe you want to get a little schedule or just a little more regularity of some spiritual work that you do. Maybe you want to meditate more or just go a little bit deeper. Maybe you just want to ask for some spiritual clarity or just a spiritual boost or a little healing if there's something in there you know needs a little healing. Give it to the moon, big and bright up in that sky, reflected in that water below you. And maybe you have a mental goal too. Maybe you have some progress you want to make, some steps you want to take, a boost of energy you want for your mind. Maybe you want a little clarity. Maybe you want to apply your mind to some more higher level things going on in the world or in your life. Maybe you want to study a little bit more. Maybe you want to connect more patterns. Whatever it is you want on your mental level, let the moon know. She is so excited to hear all these requests. She's so excited to give all this energy. She's nice and big and full, and she's ready to give so much energy. And now think about your emotional world, your emotional body. What would you like to see in that area of your life? Picture it, imagine it. We all have some healing that we probably want on that level. Maybe some patience would be really good right now. Maybe some clarity there as well too. Sometimes it's harder to know our emotions and to help them heal. The moon is really good at emotions. You tell her anything you need. There's not too much, there's not too big. No matter what you need, you can just let her know and know that she has received that request and is excited to start helping with it. And finally, our physical bodies. What can the moon help us with here? Especially because we are mostly water and the moon affects water. We know that she can help us in our physical body, so we just request. Maybe there's something you're healing in your physical body. Maybe you're trying to get a little bit more discipline or take a few more steps in certain physical goals. Maybe you just want to feel a bit more vitality and vibrancy. She's got plenty of that to give. Maybe you just want to boost wherever your spiritual allies and your highest self know that you need it. You can always just leave it open too. The moon loves this conversation we've been having on this level. She's shining so bright up there. And she's got all your requests. And you see all that beautiful light she has. And you can see it now starting to drip and pour out of her bright, shining ball up in the sky, down into that pool or that stream or that waterfall that you're right next to. And you're going to dip your hands in and let all that light pool up in your hands until your hands are full of this shining liquid. And you're going to bring it up. It's good, it's true, it's beautiful, and it's everything that you know and have visualized and felt and given to the moon, and you're going to drink it. And you feel it going down your throat and into your body and filling you up. What a beautiful, refreshing, reviving, enlightening feeling. You have so much gratitude for the moon and her gifts. Just give all that gratitude. Give her all your heart and smiles and love. Just send it out. It's not actually going anywhere. It's still yours. You're just sharing it. And breathe in this moment. Just feel how full of that light you are and how much gratitude you have for that. And then we're going to give one more request to the moon. And she already knows what it is. We're all men and women and anywhere in between. No matter where you are, what you're experiencing, we're going to ask that the moon gives a boost of protection and love and healing to all of the women in the world, especially if they're affected by anything that's been going on recently. Especially if they've been harmed recently, no matter what the source is from. The moon is intimately intertwined with those cycles and those processes of the reproductive health of women. And together with all of us here visualizing this and giving up this intention, with all our gratitude and love, the moon is happy to give back some love and some light and some protection. And take a second to think of any of the women you know who have been struggling or experiencing these things. And just let the moon know where to send all of that beautiful light so that they can be nourished by it as well. You can just visualize them. You can say their name out loud if you would like. Or you can just know it in your heart, and the moon will know it too. We breathe deeply and we say thank you, thank you, thank you to that big, beautiful moon and her pond or stream or waterfall that helped us connect with her. And we say thank you and thank you and thank you and love you and love you and love you to all of the people who are here meditating as well. We know that all of us doing this in connection has given it a boost and made it even more real. We feel that in our heart. And we feel that gratitude and love for all of these people. And that's you. You give gratitude and love to yourself for showing up and for being here as well. And just breathe in one last light of the moon. And you can turn around from that field or that place or that opening or that forest or that mountain and walk back and find yourself in your heart again. Breathing in deep and noticing your toes and your fingertips and your tippy top of your crown. Bringing it all back into the center. Whew. And you can open your eyes if they were closed. Whenever you're ready. That was pretty awesome. It's always fun to get that deep with y'all because then I come back, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm on YouTube right now and other places. But that was beautiful. I felt it. The moon felt it. We all felt it, I think. I especially, again, want to send thanks to all of you who do this because, again, we all really boost each other and our connection gets deeper. And especially people who I think feel like they can't meditate or don't know how or whatever. This is kind of the easiest way to do it because it's easier to sink into it when we have this powerful of a connection going on. So thank you all for being here and doing this along with everybody. And Yeah, super, super nice one. See what else has been going on in the chat. Howie Dunn showed up. Nice to see you. Chrissy Danger Granger showed up. Nice to see you as well. Jenny B is here. Awesome. Courtney. Yes, awesome. So Courtney said her face started leaking out of nowhere. I do this too, you know, my eyes will start leaking, or I'll yawn a lot, or I'll just like have like, you know, tingles or like energy rushes. There's all kinds of ways that you know that you're really letting go of a lot or really receiving a lot. And so that's so awesome that that happened to you. Courtney also says she got an amazing download of compassion and healing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, thank you to everybody, and to the moon and to the water. And I definitely suggest and support that if you would like to further this connection you've just made and get even deeper into this intentions that you've set and that you've set into motion, and to continue using this Virgo energy that's really going to help you ground it and make it practical and give you like the steps to take to get it done. You know, if you really want to continue that, then go out tonight and look at the full moon and have that same sort of conversation, you know. Then you just reinforcing it, you're bringing it deeper, and you're making it a little bit more real. So don't be afraid to go do that. And dude, take your shoes off while you do it. Check out what that does to you. That's awesome. All right. Super good to see you all. And I will see you again tomorrow. Tomorrow we have, hold on, it's exciting. It's a soul level astrologer, and his name is Mark Borax. Mark Borax is going to be on the show tomorrow. It's going to be exciting. And then this Thursday, oh, we have Phoenix Aurelius on Middle Path. That's going to be rad. We haven't seen Phoenix in a while. And then we have True Zilla coming up. We have all kinds of really good shows coming up. So stay tuned. I will see you at the usual time, 7 p.m. tomorrow, Mountain Time Zone. And until then, get deep with that moon, get connected, make sure you're doing everything you can to keep your 4 bodies as healthy as possible, because we know that there are all kinds of energies that would like to be assaulting us extra right now. And so we're going to be extra boundaries and health right back at them, right? Every time we even have a thought of what they're doing that's negative, we're going to reverse that, and we're going to think about what we're doing that's positive. And that's how we're going to keep ourselves intact and connected during this time. So until you master the art of self-preservation and connection with one another, travel well, aim for balance, and always look inside first. Mwah.
Machine, yeah. Gray bearded pirate, my motherfucker unknown. Yeah, come on. In the place with my fist up, meaning I resist the bullshit that they feed us and lead us. This is just a part of the process, man. Just watch this, cause this shit's about to get crazy like a mosh pit. We lost it, toss it, let's start it again. Cause now with technology, with smarter men and women, this is the beginning, not the end. And this is the message of hope that I send. Look on your TV, it's a culture of death. They'll keep on lying to the very last breath. We keep on striving and spreading the truth. It's hard to survive in this world for the youth. The door is closed, the old world is dead. Let's have an age of understanding instead. I'll include you and you include me. Let's see what we can build with some positivity. Let's go. You're moving too slow. Let me see your hands if you know what I know. Come on.
Rap like mummy, ain't no dummy in my rhyming. Started flowing freestyling, now they rhyming loud silence. On with the violence, bodies piling with the gray-bearded pirate. On your TV in 4K 3D virtual reality. Casualty of urban warfare. I know but I'm not scared, just prepared and aware. Shining my light through the tunnel of hope. Into the rope, but I'ma give it one more pull. Till the family is full. Take the bull by the horns and lead it to the slaughter. That would be harder and you would be softer. Sometimes I'm a monster and you forever imposter. with your champagne and lobster. This royalty, the way it was supposed to be. Hopefully the new door opens and the old one closes, with way more focus and growth to mold us, and the truth that they should have told us.
To them screens, it's a plot to drop the IQ. Fighting amongst each other over rulers that don't like you. Prefer us trapped in melancholy with the wood wands of holly. Suggestions that a flicker rates and camouflage of folly. Attempted mental robbery, executed sloppily. The paupers see this mockery and walk the talk with me. Put the hands up to touch the Akasha, cause you know deep down there's something bigger than your wallet. Everyone got a gift, everyone got a light. They want you to forget that ish, cause they can't dim the bright. The positive vibration takes you past the sign shackles, from the sewers and the alleys into moving castles. Who these assholes really serving with an exposed Achilles surgeon around the corner lurking to prove ascension trumps perversion? Learn them to catch fish and unplug the signal. Show them the simpletons now build the fucking temples.